Hello students, this is remote learning initiative undertaken by Shet Vidya Mandir English High School CBSE. Myself Preetham De Silva, your SST teacher, and today we are going to deal with Standard 6th History Chapter 5 Kingdoms, Kings and an Early Republic. Students, around 3000 years ago, there were some new ways of choosing Rajas. Some men became Rajas by performing big sacrifices. One of such rituals was Ashwamedha horse sacrifice. The Ashwamedha horse sacrifice was a ritual used to recognize men as Rajas. A horse was left to wander freely. If it wandered into another kingdom and the king of that kingdom stopped it, they had to fight. The Raja who succeeded in the challenge was recognized as stronger. He would then perform the sacrifice, in which other kings would also come. Students, the Raja was the central person in the sacrifice. He was given a special seat like a throne. His charioteer would tell others tales of the Raja's exploits. His wives and sons would perform several minor rituals. Other Rajas would sit and watch. Priests sprinkled sacred water on the king. Ordinary people brought gifts. Varnas. Students, the society was divided into four groups known as Varnas. They were the Brahmins, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas and Shudras. Each Varna had a different set of functions. The teachers and priests came under Brahmin Varna. They were expected to study and teach the Vedas, perform sacrifices and receive gifts. Rulers and warriors belonged to Kshatriya Varna. They were expected to fight battles and protect people. Farmers, herders and traders were placed under Vish or Vaishya Varna. They were expected to perform all the economic activities. Both the Kshatriyas and the Vaishyas would perform sacrifices. The artisans and laborers were placed under Shudra Varna. They would not perform any rituals. Their main duty was to serve the three higher Varnas, that is, the Brahmins, the Kshatriyas and the Vaishyas. The Shudras as well as the women would not study the Vedas. Students, these groups were divided on the basis of birth. For example, if one's father and mother were Brahmins, one would automatically become a Brahmin, and so on. Later, they classified some people as untouchable. This included some craftspersons, hunters and gatherers, as well as people who helped perform burials and cremations. The priest said that contact with these groups was polluting. However, some people did not recognize Varna system as laid down by the Brahmins. Some Kshatriyas in particular and some kings were not ready to accept priests as superior to them. They opined that they were superior to the priest. Some thought that birth could not be the basis for deciding a Varna. Some were of the opinion that there should be no difference amongst people on the basis of occupation. Some others thought that the performance of the rituals should not be restricted. Everybody should be allowed to perform rituals. A number of people criticized the practice of untouchability.